no idea, ladies and gentlemen, why these winners suddenly decide they want to attack their opponents after their matches. But we're going to have to move on because Sergio advances into the bracket. Even with that win and that poor display of sportsmanship, Sergio advances in the championship bracket. So now the bracket looks like this. Sergio joins Ricky Dallas and Taylor Adams in the quarterfinals. But we're going to have another qualifying matchup next, as we will have Daniel's tag team partner Henry take on the former Grand Prix Dragon champion in Omega. An amazing tag team competitor like his partner Daniel, Henry also has the opportunity to win the EAW Championship if he wins this match. With his tag team partner eliminated in the EAW Championship bracket, can Henry be the one to advance in this tournament? Omega, the man that dominated the Grand Prix Dragon Championship division and ended his reign as the champion. If Omega was to win this tournament and then regain his Grand Prix Championship, he could be a multiple-time champion. And we start our match and Henry rushes Omega right into the clothesline. This is going to be a very interesting matchup to see because Henry has always been known as the powerhouse to take on the super heavyweights. And Omega being a former champion in his own right upon entering the division and upon entering this company. Which one of these two powerhouses will advance into the next match? A nice back suplex by Henry to take control of Omega. Although these two men might always seem like they're getting beaten up, but there's always something left in the both of them. Omega with an eye rake and a big boot, and while I question why the eye rake, the big boot is effective as it is. Henry with a nice kick of his own, right into the neck breaker. This is Henry's chance to capitalize, as we've seen Omega tear the division before. He is not a man to be taken lightly with. Henry with a pile driver. He has to keep capitalizing and has to keep pushing Omega. If he lets Omega get an ounce or even an opening, it's gonna cost him very dearly. He cannot let Omega get any steam. Omega choking Henry. I don't know why the ref isn't stopping it, but as we all say here in Japan, it's always fair to just keep beating yourselves up. Omega working on that knee. Great tactic to take down a powerhouse like Henry. Omega seems to be going for some sort of suplex DDT variation. Very beautiful to see. Going for an early pin. A question if that'll be a 2 count, and it's a 1 count indeed. Omega looking very dissatisfied the very first time we see any emotion. Omega looks to be setting up for what could be his Omega driver. Looks like Omega driver it is, but this early on the match, I don't think it's going to do anything. A 2 count. A 2 count, ladies and gentlemen, from Henry. Henry needed to do something, and he did. Another reversal clothesline. But if he doesn't capitalize, this is going to be it. Omega back in control. Henry seemed to be rolling out of the ring, but just going to the apron and possibly catch a breather. Could be a good strategy, but he should have rolled right out of the ring. Omega punches him right out. Remember, folks, lately we've seen people battling outside of the ring. They have to understand this is a tournament with a count out. This is a regular singles match. They're counted out. They don't even advance. There are no redos, no retries, no restarts. You lose, you're done. You're counted out, you're done. A big boot sends Henry right into that empty announcer table. Honestly, why do we even have those people out there if they're not even going to be anything? Ref keeps counting. Are we at 7 or 6? I did not pay attention. They're still fighting on the outside of the ring. We're at 8. What are they thinking? The count of 8. A count of 9. They are not going to make it. They are being too selfish. Henry running right back, but it's too late. Ladies and gentlemen, a 10 count ends this interesting matchup. Speaking of Shawn Edwards, it's time for our main event of Shawn Edwards squaring off against 3 other competitors in a steel cage match, where you can win either by pinfall, submission, or by escaping the cage. Here comes our former EAW champion, as cocky and as arrogant as ever, but damn if he doesn't look showing. Sparks sure are annoying, but at least they don't damage our audio. But I guess since he's a Hollywood playboy, he has the money to even cover people's insurance. So, fans, if any of you get injured by these sparks, please feel free to contact Shawn Edwards' manager. ready to show the fans his abilities, and he is also in the tournament, so this is his chance to study his potential opponents and find any way to beat them. As a former tag team champion, he should be able to study any weaknesses his opponents might have, to hopefully capitalize on them when the time comes. Here comes Mexico's greatest import to EAW. El Dragon is hailed as a celebrity in all of Mexico. He's won countless Mexican world titles, but now he's here to show our Japanese audience what he can do and why he's earned all the accolades he's accomplished. Here comes South Korea's big star. Kim Lee Kwon impressed our scouts during the tryouts that we held right after the buyout just to find more competitors. And he's here to make a mark in this company, even if he only has 5 years of wrestling experience. He's also looking to show everyone just how good Korean wrestlers can be, and hoping to put many more Korean wrestlers on the spot and give them the chance to wrestle for major promotions all over the world. This match is underway, and Sean Edwards sends El Dragon with a butterfly suplex just across the ring, while Kim Lee Kwon seems to be taking control of Alex. What's more interesting about this match is that, like we mentioned earlier, there is 3 ways to win this match: pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. Now, out of these 4 competitors, 2 of them are veterans in this company. 3 of them are veterans of wrestling as it is. So this proves advantageous for those 3 wrestlers and very disadvantageous for one of these wrestlers in Kim Lee Kwon. Because at any moment of this match, he could be pinned or submitted while someone else is trying to escape this cage. And Kim is already showing that by trying to escape the cage very early on. Alex puts a stop to that right away and drags him right off the cage. And gets some knees right to the face. And I have no clue why Sean Edwards is doing it himself, but it seems to be in a dive, and he misses El Dragon but goes straight for Alex with that flying elbow. We know Edwards can be a cocky show-off, but ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe he made it seem like he wanted to climb the cage only to deliver an elbow. Now, Alex is as cocky and showy as can be, but can Alex also do the same, or will he attempt to climb out of the cage? He's attempted to climb out of the cage, only to be stopped by Kim, and Edwards thought he could do the same, but Kim is stopping him right away. Edwards counters and is still going to try to escape. El Dragon almost thought about attacking Kim Lee Kwon, but realized Sean Edwards escaping the cage means this match ends really quick. Kim with a counter, and Edwards with a counter takes down El Dragon. Kim seems to just be pushing Alex with a butterfly facebuster, it could seem. Or is it going to be a stalling butterfly suplex? It is. Edwards going for a pin, but let's be honest, Kim Lee is right there just to stop him. And Kim's trying to escape the cage. Edwards is not stupid. He will know takes him right down. And I have no clue why, but El Dragon gets in the way of that. And now he's just taunting, allowing Alex the opportunity to pick his chance to climb out of the cage. Kim stops him. I have no idea why Kim was just standing there in a daze, but sure. Makes it seem like this is a video game, ladies and gentlemen. And Dragon trying to escape, but escaping the easier way of using the top turnbuckle. Counters on Alex. Kim just takes down Edwards with a sit-out choke bomb. Nobody stopping El Dragon. Kim going for the pin. Interrupted. Alex is taking on Edwards now, and Kim is just trying to stop El Dragon from escaping the cage. It seems El Dragon might have taken punishment to the leg, because he's very slow to escape. He could have been out of the cage already. Again counters Kim. Kim very dazed for no reason, and Edwards with a clothesline off the corner. Kim trying to stop El Dragon. Countered by El Dragon. And it looks like Shawn Edwards is gonna win. Shawn Edwards wins with a pinfall, ladies and gentlemen. Never have I seen a steel cage match be won because someone was not paying attention to a pinfall. El Dragon very slow to climb up the cage. Very, very slow. Could have suffered some form of injury, or maybe didn't even have enough grasp. But Shawn Edwards gets a pinfall victory out of a clothesline. And Shawn Edwards wins the match. You have to give him this. He may be cocky and arrogant, but Edwards can always capitalize on any opportunity given to him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed our show. Just know there's many more to come after this. And good night, ladies and gentlemen. We hope to see you on Thursday for our next new show, Battle Zone. Good night, everybody.